What's bracking, guys? Welcome to this player go test where I was like a Daniel James. The 20-year-old left mid has a 70 overall, so 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He is 5'7", right foot with high medium work rates, tons of pace from the start with 91 pace. As we'll flip over, take a look at initial physical and mental attributes. So 93 acceleration, 80 agility, 78 balance, 53 jumping, 90 sprint speed, 68 stamina, and 58 strength. So high pace, already has a speed especially. Agility, balance are not too bad. Mentally though, very poor attack position, only being at the 60, then 66 composure, 63 reactions, and 65 vision. Mental attributes already do not grow too much without training, so he's going to have pretty low attack position by the time he hits his potential. We'll see if he can at least hit the 70 mark, but technically 68 ball control, 68 crossing, 61 curve. Then 73 dribbling, 54 free kick accuracy, 61 finishing. Very low long pass, but that'll grow a lot without training, as it always does for left mids, right mids. So 48 long pass, not the best. 40 long shots, pretty low. 23 marking, 55 penalties. 67 short pass, 71 shot power, 31 slide tackle, 27 stand tackle. Then 50 volleys. As a flipboard to see if he has any traits on him, just basically a CPU AI only trait. So a +3 is overall in that first season, with the sprint speed up by 3, a +2 acceleration strength. Mentally attack position grew by 3, then a +2 the reactions. So decent improvement to the pace, which is already good. Certainly could end up maxing out, hitting the 99 in both acceleration and sprint speed. Technically, the crossing up by 3, a +4 the ball control, finishing up by 5. Long pass improving by 3, a +3 the short pass there also. Some growth to the marking, penalties, tackling, volleys, long shots also improving slightly. Then a +2 to his overall here at the end of the second season. Acceleration improving by 3 points. A +2 the agility, balance up by 1. Sprint speed and stamina both improving by 2. Then mentally, +1 the attack position, aggression up by a point, and a +1 to the interceptions. At least seeing a little bit of growth attack position, but still is quite low when you compare it to his overall. Technically, the ball control improving by 6 points, a +2 the crossing, dribbling growing by a point, free kick accuracy up by 1, finishing up by 3, a +2 the short pass, shot power up by a point, a +1 the marking, stand tackle, volleys, long pass on improving by 2 points there also. So creeping slowly to his potential. He actually did grow quite slowly in the few tests I did. He still has a bit of a few seasons away from hitting his potential. He's at 77 overall here at age 23. Stamina's up by 5, 98 sprint speed at the moment, both 98 acceleration and sprint speed. At least another +1 the attack position to get up to 65. That's better than nothing. Now technically the crossing growing by 3 along with a +3 the long pass. Ball control, dribbling, finishing up by a point. It's up to the 70 finishing, not too bad there. Short pass growing by 5 to get the 77, the same as overall at the moment also. Long shots grew by a point, so just 42 long shots though. If you do like taking long shots, he's probably not ideal for you. As he's up to 79 overall at age 24. The acceleration is agility and sprint speed up by a point each, and has now maxed out in his pace, being at 99 pace. That's fairly impressive, but kind of expected for a winger when they're already above 91 in basically both the acceleration and sprint speeds. Then technically, the ball control up by 2, a +3 the crossing, finishing growing by 10, so up to the 80. Very good finishing he has now. Short pass hitting the 80 also in this season, as we'll see him creep closer potential. Still about a season away, it looks like. Age 25, 81 overall, so up by 2 in this season. Stamina strength up by a point, +2 attack position. Vision up by 2 also, then a +1 to his reactions. Now technically the ball control, crossing both improving by 4 points, finishing up by 3, +4 the long pass as well, and the short pass growing by a point, then some go with the long shots, marking, tackling, volleys. A few other attributes that of course don't really mean too much maybe for left mid for some people. Obviously the long shots can be pretty vital for you in a game. He doesn't have the best long shots for sure, but 82 overall, hitting his potential here at age 26. Did grow quite slowly, as a lot of basically attacking players tend to hit about 24, even as young as 23 without training. But physically, obviously maxed out pace, 99 acceleration, sprint speed, 84 agility, then 81 balance is pretty solid. It's gonna feel pretty good on the ball. 54 jumping, 76 stamina, 61 strength, and mentally 68 attack position, 69 composure, nice, 74 reactions, and 6 68 vision. So did grow by about 8 points, I believe, the attack position. Still would have liked to see it grow a bit more, at least get into the 70s, and maybe have less grow up to some of the physicals and technicals that did grow quite a bit. Just kind of like having players looked a little bit more balanced when they hit their potential physically, mentally, and tactically. But he ends up with 87 ball control, 84 crossing, 79 dribbling. It was a bit surprising to see the dribbling didn't grow too much, because already about a 73 when we first started this video, first saw him. So 65 curve, 86 finishing, ends up being a pretty good finisher. That can definitely come in handy considering his pace on the wing. 64 long pass, 47 long shot, 60 penalties, 82 short pass, pretty solid, 73 shot power, 57 volleys, marking and tackling in the 30s, along with those 47 long shots. So we'll end up taking a look at the play information here so you can see the work rates again, see what specialties he had and may have added. Of course, had the speedster specialty for sure. We'll see if he had any others. So he is 5'7", right foot with high medium work rates, 4-star weak foot with 3-star skinless. If you really like those shorter players, he's pretty ideal because he has some good pace, decent agility, bounce, pretty good on the ball. I think you'll enjoy using him. Just ended up with the speedster specialty and add any other specialties on him. So to round this video, we'll take a look at the individual growth of each attribute here. So the crossing grew by 16, finishing with a nice plus 25. I think that's the most growth he had to any attribute. So heading accuracy grew by 5, a plus 15 the short passing, volleys up by 7, a plus 6 to the dribbling, curve up by 4, freaky accuracy improving by 3, a plus 16 to the long pass, ball control up by 19, acceleration up by 6, sprint speed up by 9, nice, agility up by 4, reactions improving by 11, then a plus 3 the balance, shot power up by 2, a plus 1 the jumping, stamina up by 8, strength growing by 3, a plus 7 the long shots, then mentally, aggression and interceptions both going by 2, positioning improving by 8, a plus 3 the vision, penalties up by 5, composure improving by 3, then a plus 8 to the marking, stand tackle up by 5, slide tackle growing by 6. So he's 76 as a striker, 79 as a center forward, 82 as a winger, 79 as a cam, 71 as a center mid. Can maybe play him as a cam, as a, just basically use his pace to get him behind. Might be a decent idea. Of course, the vision and positioning being low is what really does affect his rating as a center attacking mid, especially the vision. But still ends up being a pretty solid player regardless. A very pacey winger with some decent agility balance, being 5'7". I believe it was 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill mode. So good weak foot, definitely come in handy in front of goal. And technically, some solid finishing, crossing, passing, ball control, decent dribbling. Then mentally isn't the best mentally. Stamina's okay at the 76. So with him, it's a lot more of the pace, finishing ability that really can come in handy. Of course, decent crossing, short passing, finishing like I mentioned before. So with that, my beautiful Chalupa lovers, hope you have all had a great weekend. Have a great week. I love you. Please hit that like button. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be staying out now, and I'll catch you guys later.